Hi guys. The weather is horrendous. I hope you can hear me, otherwise this video is going to be a waste of time. These videos that I'm going to start doing, I'm going to call them, the majority of them are going to be called Good Grief, because these videos are going to be about my grief experience, and hopefully in some way I can help other people by sharing my experience with grief. They say that 2% of the population at any time are going through the loss of some family member, and that's a lot of people, and nobody talks about it. It's kind of this silent, in fact it's a silent killer, because in my kind of situation, I lost my wife 6 months ago, and it's going to be tough because it would have been her birthday tomorrow, so tomorrow's going to be a tough day, but it is a silent killer because apparently statistics show that people in my position that have lost a spouse will only last 10 years after. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but that's what they say, whoever they are. So hopefully these videos will help someone somewhere in their grief. They won't all be about grief. I'm a healer, so a lot of it will be about healing, and these videos will be about healing, of course, because these videos are for myself too. A lot of people will suffering the way I am will write in a diary or a journal or whatever. Me, I make these videos. A lot of these videos are just for me, but I want to put them out there as well. The reason it's called Good Grief, there are times when grief is overpowering and overwhelming in every sense, and you feel that nothing ever good is ever going to happen in your life ever again. But if, you know, I believe in a world of, unfortunately, duality, so there's up and down, left and right, good and bad, and if I feel this bad, then there has to be some good that comes from it, and this is going to be a story of my journey through grief, my experience of how I'm coping, dealing with it in every aspect of my life. These videos won't be edited, they'll be raw, and at times I'm sure very emotional, hopefully uplifting, and if you know of anybody that's suffering the way I am through the experience of grief, please feel free to share these videos, because there's nothing worse. Part of grief is the loneliness. It's an exceptionally lonely experience, especially if you lose someone like your spouse. I mean, regardless of who you lost. I mean, I couldn't imagine what it must be like to lose a child, oh my God. But it's exceptionally a lonely experience. So if you know anyone that's going through this similar sort of thing, then please share, and maybe they will realise that they're not alone. I went to my first support group last week and had my first counselling session last week with a bereavement counsellor, which was good. The support session was actually, I thought, better, the support group, because I realised that I wasn't the only person that felt this way, and you feel like you're the only person that's ever experienced anything like this, but of course you're not. And it was a bit of an eye-opener, because there were people there that have lost husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, daughters, sons, and we were able to sit and cry and talk and laugh. Funny enough, there was some laughter too, together. And it's something that you can't do with anyone else that isn't going through it at the same time and has no idea of what it's like. I had no idea what grief was like. I had no experience of it before. I'd lost grandparents and family pets, but nothing compares to the grief you feel when you lose someone that I considered basically my soulmate. You know. And how do you move forward from that? I don't know. And I'm still taking one small step forward and sometimes 2 steps backwards. But hopefully these videos will help. Yeah. So I won't be editing these. Oh, if you're wondering what these are, by the way, if you can see, little arrow with feather. We'll talk about that later. They were Carol. Carol's my wife, named her Carol. So yeah, please like and share, comment. Please leave comments below. I'm going to do these videos as often as I can. Hopefully every couple of days, sometime maybe even every day. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to play it by ear, see how I feel, see how it goes, see what I can manage. I'm sure there will be days when I just will not be able to face it, because there are times when I just cannot face even getting out of bed in the morning, let alone putting on the camera and sitting in front of it. But even those days I will try to make a video, because again, you know, I want grief to be completely exposed, and I want to be the medium for that, because maybe it'll help people that are not only suffering with grief, but people who have absolutely no idea of how to be with someone that is grieving. That's a big one, and we'll go into that one in a different video, of how you can be with somebody that is suffering with grief, because it's extremely uncomfortable. I get that. It's extreme. Grief is very uncomfortable, especially somebody else's grief even. So I want to do a video on that as well, on all aspects of what I'm going through and what I've been through in the last 6 months, and not just what I've been through, what my kids have been through. You know, I've got 3 beautiful children who are exceptionally strong, who are an inspiration to me in every way, and I love them dearly. And you know, I'll share, with their permission, I'll share some of their experiences on here as well. So if there are kids that are going through, you know, a loss of a parent, then it may be helpful to them too. So thanks for watching, and as I say, you know, I will carry on with these videos, and if you do know anyone that is suffering with grief, or somebody that wants to know a little bit more about what's happening, then please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.